Kevin and Erica, Beaumont police investigators say it only takes one small piece of evidence, one tip, one tiny breakthrough to solve a case. They hope someone out there has that missing piece of the puzzle to bring closure for the family Roquisha Norman left behind.
Who just pushed me, pulled me in the wagon.
Faint memories, cherished photos, and this red wagon are all Christian Norman has left of her mom.
The only thing I do is have stories of what my grandma tell me and what family members tell me.
Her younger sister, Joisha Curtis, on the other hand, remembers nothing about her mother, but that doesn't mean it hurts any less.
You see your best friends grow up with their parents, their mother, their father, and I didn't have that. I had my grandmother, my sister, and that bond is forever gone.
November 18th, 1997, started off as just another normal day. Christian and Joisha's mom, Roquisha Rochelle Norman, was 9 months pregnant, and they were excited to welcome a third baby girl into their family.
I would always call her at 12 o'clock to check on her to see how she was doing. Well, this day she didn't answer the phone.
Joyce James, Roquisha's mom, got worried and decided to check on Roquisha. When Joyce got to that house on Primrose Street, she found her 22-year-old daughter strangled and shot, taken from this world along with her unborn baby.
I went in and she was in her bedroom on the floor. She was cold. She was gone and her baby was gone.
Joyce suddenly found herself with 2 young granddaughters to raise, 5-year-old Christian and 1.5-year-old Joisha.
It's just hard when you're 50-some years old and you left with 2 children to raise and you want to raise them the right way.
There were a lot of tough nights ahead for the 3 of them.
Many a nights they would come into my room crying and saying they wanted their mommy, and all I could tell them was, I want your mama too.
Now, 21 years later, Roquisha's killer is still out there.
It was a very brutal murder. Her 1.5-year-old daughter, Joisha, was present at the time.
Officer Haley Morrow with the Beaumont Police Department says sometimes homicide investigations unfold quickly. Others, like Roquisha's, take some time, but they never give up.
A lot of things have changed since then. We've got a lot of new technology, and our hope is by sharing Roquisha's story that it will spark a memory with someone.
Spark a memory and bring closure for Joyce, Christian, and Joisha, still trying to make sense of this senseless act.
I remember going down the street seeing blue and red lights.
Christian didn't get the childhood most kids get to have. Her mom's killer took that away from her.
One day I will get married, my wedding. She's not gonna be there. I would never be able to capture these moments with her.
Joisha will never get the time she lost with her mom back. But if she had one last moment with her, she knows exactly what she would do.
I'll just give her a hug. No talking, just hugs.
A hug. A simple moment between a mother and a daughter. One Joisha has been robbed of throughout all of her major milestones.
Yeah, I have those moments where I look back and I just think, like, what if my mom was here?
Despite the questions and the long, painful journey they've had in the search for Roquisha's killer, Joyce says they won't give up hope that justice will be served.
I can't go around wanting evil or wanting something to happen to whoever did it, because then they would have me, but they're not going to get me, because I gave her to the Lord and I put my faith and trust in the Lord.
Anyone who's found guilty of Roquisha Norman and her unborn daughter's homicide could face a capital murder charge and life in prison if they're convicted. Anyone with any information can leave an anonymous tip with the Beaumont Police Department or Crime Stoppers at 833-TIPS. In studio, Paris Kane, 12 News.